Kelvin, you've been out with our pet rat, which I'm debating whether to call today because I know he told me today he's officially evicted, and I want the casual fan, to click on the old video, so maybe we'll call Rat Dick, but we also need to call someone for advice right now.
Yes,
it's someone that is the channel clairvoyant,
or sage. You could call her our sage.
Absolutely.
Could call her that, yeah.
She's very important to the channel, and, the channel is in a strange little place right now. A lot of crazy stuff happening, a lot of beef within, the crew, and it's time to call Sandrine and get her advice.
Do you think she could predict the future to see how long Rat Dick's going to live?
Yeah, we're going to ask her. It's going to be great.
She could try, yeah.
Sandrine will have the answers, and that's why we're calling her. All right. Well, channel clairvoyant. I just called you the channel clairvoyant. Would you agree that is a good moniker for you?
Absolutely. And since Danny's not for this podcast, so his wife's taking over, Danny Mullen, for the podcast.
Sandrine Mullen.
Yes.
I've never heard it like that, but wow, you're not going to hyphenate your last name. You're going to give your last name away, and it's going to be Mullen.
Well, actually, if I did get married to him, I might keep it. But, for that moment, a few minutes ago, I was thinking about it. I was like, going to start off with that.
She's got to change her Instagram.
You did ask me, if Danny has been talking to you about you recently. So I want to give you the most, up-to-date and honest intel on that.
And it's probably going to be a lie, knowing you guys.
It's not a line. It's what happened. Kelvin was there. We were in the car. Yeah. And Kelvin, the new cameraman who's sitting to my right, he was the one that asked her. He asked him, sorry. He goes, hey, what if Sandrine was the last girl in the world, though? Would you marry her? And Danny, immediately, without thinking, he goes, yeah, of course. If she's the last girl in the world, might as well, right?
Yeah, that's kind of an insult, as I said.
Why do you think that's an insult?
Last girl in the world, really, Leo?
But still, it means that at least he has I think there's a chance. I think there's there's some kind of chance in there.
1 in 8 billion.
There's a very high chance that we could be together because there's a lot of lovely things occurred off camera. So.
Okay, so do you really believe that you're going to end up with Danny Mullen?
Probably.
And what if you don't, though? What if it doesn't happen? You guys are bi-coastal.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm still, since he's still not talking to me, I am talking to some people online that are... I don't know them or anything, but I talk to them and try to get to know them a bit and keeping my options open.
Who are you talking to online? I don't like this. Why are you cheating on Danny Mullen?
Danny's not even talking to me hardly.
Does he respond to your text messages?
No, he doesn't. He'll reshare a story. He'll read my text, but he's just, Scorpios are very secretive, and
I think you got to play a little harder to get. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was the right move to post him on your story and say he looked unbelievably handsome. Sandrine's World, by the way. Follow Sandrine on Instagram. She is a good follow. Sandrine's World. She can give you advice. For example, we wanted you to know. I know that you're, in many ways, you are, you're connected to the afterlife. You can kind of see. Some people would say you could see the future. Would you say that?
To an extent, sometimes, absolutely.
We wanted to ask you, how long does Rat Dick Ralph have to live?
Oh my God, I don't know that.
What are your?
I don't want to.
What do you think about Rat Dick Ralph?
We're not talking it. We're not going to waste time.
Talking about.
All I can say is that I hope he stops taking drugs. That's all I can say.
Is there a world where you would give him a chance? He said that you are one of the hottest.
No. He said, hang up, Leo.
What if he cleaned up? What if he cleaned up?
Don't hang up. No, he really did say that he's super attracted to you, and No,
Leo, I'm gonna hang up.
Don't hang up on me. Don't hang up on me. Am I a starseed? Yes or no?
Yes, you are.
Yes. I don't know what it means, but I'm glad that I am a starseed.
You're a beautiful Lyrian starseed to what I can deduce.
That's right, dude. I'm a Lyrian starseed.
We got to get her
Lyrians
updated
are
perspective
like lion,
on
like
the war in
lion
Israel now.
People.
Yeah, that'd be
We got her
interesting.
details on Ukraine. There's a new war.
Yeah, there's a new war, actually, we did want to ask you about. Austin brought up a good point.
I wouldn't know. I don't follow any of that anymore. Really.
You don't know? What about Israel, Palestine? What is your take?
I think that the elites create a problem to get both sides fighting, to create a problem.
Okay.
And they are pulling the strings on both ends.
Is Kamala Harris a lizard person?
Probably.
I can't hear you, Sandrine. Get out of the tunnel.
Sorry, I'm on a bridge.
What are you doing on a bridge? Haven't you heard the news, dude? They're collapsing all over the nation. You better be careful. Yeah, dude. Didn't you hear the news? Like a huge, just like shipping container boat hit. It hit like this huge bridge. I should know the name of it.
Baltimore or something.
It's in Baltimore or Maryland?
I think.
Yeah, the Baltimore Bridge.
Yeah.
And it's down now. It's like going to be like, I think they got $50 million in aid to try to help them out, but it's going to be crazy. How do you feel about that? You think it was an inside job?
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Well, anyway, how are you doing in Florida? Like, what's going on? What other YouTuber would you like to connect with?
I think you and Danny should move to Miami or Tampa.
Look, we would like to live in Florida maybe one day, but the thing is, like, we're LA boys. You know, we like having coffee. We like seeing some BBLs. We like seeing some.
Well, if Danny saw me recently and then he wanted to commit to me, I would move to LA for him if he really wanted.
Well, okay. Well, my thing is like, how are you competing with the sluts though? Because he's got a lot of sluts in his life right now, like a lot of sluts. Like too many sluts. Did he
stop recently though?
I mean, to be completely honest, no. He had 5 girls over the other day, and they all had big boobs. And then he just took turns. Like he got in a circle. Like he got in the middle of a circle, right? So it was like a circle of girls, and he motorboated all of them, and he made a video for OnlyFans. And it's motorboating Danny, and he just goes around motorboating like.
On the spot, Leo.
No, I didn't. He did a motorboating Danny video. You can see it. It's going to be on a girl's. I can tell you the girl that he's. Yeah, you can look it up.
He fucked some porn stars.
He didn't fuck any. He didn't bang any of them. He at least not on camera. But he did motorboat 5 girls in a row in a circle.
What does motorboat mean? I'm kind of old.
It's kind of when you go on some girls' titties.
So ejaculate on their tits?
No, not a. You know when you're blowing like kind of. It's like. You put your face in between 2 boobs, and then you move it back and forth, and you pretend you're like a motorboat. It's like it was in Wedding Crashers. Did you see it?
Yes, I did when I was probably 13 or 14.
Remember when he says Vince Vaughn's like, "You motorboating son of a bitch"? What'd you do? You motorboat him? You motorboating son of a bitch? That's
maybe very vaguely. It's been a while.
That's what it is. So, as the channel clairvoyant, though, what do you think? What direction should we take the channel in? What do you think?
Sorry, Leo, one more time.
As the channel clairvoyant, what do you think is the best tactical kind of, way to take the channel?
Danny moves to Tampa or Miami.
And he vlogs with you.
And he could even, what?
Yeah. Okay, would you say that him vlogging with you every day in Tampa would be a good way to go with the channel?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you say if we vlogged every day, it'd be good for the channel?
Yeah, you, Sandrine.
And you know what, Leo? I wrote like 7 amazing videos for us to use in Florida, and they are outstanding.
All right, give me the best one. Pitch it right now. Pitch me the best video.
Instantly.
Right now.
Can't tell you. It's a solid idea.
Come on.
And I don't want to be.
Really? Because the last time you pitched ideas, Sandrine, if I'm being honest, in Vegas, all it was your entrance with some 1980s banger of a song.
I can tell him in person maybe, but not here right now.
I'm scared someone's gonna steal it, dude.
You think like someone might steal the idea if you say it out loud?
What was that?
Are you afraid someone might steal the idea if you say it out loud?
No, and I don't want him to use it and profit off of it, and then I have nothing to do with it. And if he's still gonna continue to not talk to me and be scared of my love, and
he is scared of your love.
I know he is scared. He's not used to being loved like that.
Has he told you that
you like?
Has he ever told you that like it's not going to work out though?
He's what?
Has he told you it's not going to work out before?
He told me the opposite 2 days before he said that.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He said that the feelings were mutual, and then he said some other things I won't talk about.
Sandrine, I think it's time. It's time for you to move on. I'm going to be honest with you. As a friend, I've seen the debauchery that he's been up to, and I don't know if there's turning back. I'm not sure that you're going to be able to look at him in the eye after you find out what he did. I mean, do you want to know his past?
I believe that he can cleanse himself and he can heal, and I can give him a hell of a good time, but he's not going to probably have sex with me for a while. Like, I want commitment before he can even have me in my fully naked state.
Are you still a virgin?
That's irrelevant.
Oh my God, Sandrine, you lost your virginity?
No.
To who?
No, I didn't.
Was it a big YouTuber?
Huh?
Was it Danny Duncan? He's in Florida.
No, I don't like Danny that way.
Do you not like Danny Duncan that way?
No.
Why? If Danny Duncan slid into your DMs, you're telling me you wouldn't go hang out with him in his compound?
No, it's about energy, and I'm so compatible with Danny. Like, I should just make this all about Danny now, I think, because he's going to listen to this podcast.
He's going to listen to it. So what do you want to say to him? Why don't you pretend that I'm him?
I texted him this morning, and I'm sure he liked the text.
Sandrine, how about this? How about me and you have spiritual phone sex right now? But I'll be Danny. I'll be Danny, and you be Sandrine, and then you can kind of share how you feel about Danny in the spiritual.
No. I'm not a simp, and I'm not a backhooker doorknob. I can't even talk
it's
right
just
now.
roleplay.
Okay, well, you have. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to give Danny a message right now. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to give Danny a message right now. I want you to tell him how you feel.
I don't need to. I just texted him like a couple hours ago, like 7 hours ago.
He's not going to look at it. We all know he's not going to look at that message.
No, I got his personal number. He'll see it.
Okay, he might see it, but he's not going to respond. So you might as well, if you force his hand and put it out in public. What do you want?
I just.
What is it about Danny that you love so much?
The energy, like I'm so compatible. Like I was daydreaming about us this morning, just walking down a hall of a hotel, like in the lobby area in a long hall, and just like holding his arm and putting my head against his arm, just being so happy to be in his presence, because I feel very love him. He's just so. It's like, yes, he's the one. It's just so, it was so,
Damn.
it was like I was resting my head against his arm as we were walking. And
this is very romantic, but you're not giving me any of the juicy details.
1 second. Straight, 1 second.
Where's she going?
Yeah, where are you going right now? Are you going to another YouTuber's house?
I'm not disclosing my location.
Are you going to Danny Duncan's house right now?
You are so funny.
He is a fiend if I've ever seen one. So he's going to give you, he'll rock your world. It'll be a good first time.
No, thank you. Danny is the most gorgeous man on the planet right now.
You think Danny is the most, do you think Danny's more attractive than me?
So that's a tricky question because you guys are both very different.
Yes, we are.
I actually don't want to talk about you in as far as complimenting your looks, because you do have a girlfriend, Leo, and I really want to respect her.
Do you believe that I'm attractive?
Of course, I told you that, but yeah.
One of the most attractive men in the world.
Yeah, I'd say you're in the top 20.
I do believe that I'm in the top 20 most handsome men in the world. Want
to hear my top 5?
Sure, let's hear your top 5.
It's like high fidelity, top 5. Top 5 records, top 5 songs. Okay, so my top 5. And maybe not in particular order.
Sure.
So Danny, number 1.
Okay.
But let's put Danny number 1. Number 2, Don Johnson.
Okay.
Number 3, Kevin Costner.
Okay. Hell yeah, dude. Sit down. We got a random ass fan coming in. It's going to be dope.
Really?
Yeah, we got a random fan going to sit in the couch. This is how we do it. We try to get them.
Tell her to keep going.
Anyway, keep going with your top 5.
Rob Lowe.
Rob
from
Lowe.
The 90s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe.
Pierce Brosnan from the 90s. That would be, I think that Ewan McGregor was pretty cute too in the 2000s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty hot. I think that might have, I think that's, I like Alan Rickman and Jeremy Irons too.
Alan Rickman and Jeremy Irons. Okay. Not bad, Sandrine. Well, listen, we got a fan here, so we're gonna try to pod it up and talk to the fan. We'll call that drug addict later because you didn't give me the clairvoyant answer. But it's okay. Listen, look, I wish you well. I think you should move on from Danny though. But you will see him again. I'm sure he's coming to Florida at some point. So you'll see him. It's not over. You're gonna have another chance.
Oh, we're gonna. I'm not concerned at all. Actually, I kind of just let go of everything. But I love the guy. But I'm just gonna let him do his journey. I'll do mine, and I'm sure we'll be brought together again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Well, Sandrine, you have a great day. Okay, thank you for calling in the pod. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. Have fun.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye bye.